All right, let's see here. Get this all set up. Oh, let's see. Okay. All right. Welcome to another Friday night live stream. Let's open up the chat here. Hop on in. How we doing? How we doing on this great Friday evening? We got Mark Monson, Michael Good in here. How's the audio and video? Is everything synced up good? Figured I'd check in with you guys. Sweet deal, sweet deal. How we doing? I tell you what, I gotta drink some water tonight. So I did a 3-day fast and just water. And so I've actually been running behind on my water today. But yeah, it feels good. After the 24 hour, after about the 24, 48 hour mark, it's actually pretty easy. It's kind of rough. It's almost like when you go back to eating though, it's like you gotta really do it the right way when you go back to eating. So but it's good to it's actually really healthy to water fast. I was gonna try to go all week. I started it Monday. So I was gonna try to do it all week. I want to do a 5-day fast, but I almost did it, but I'm like, yeah, should I do it? Should I not? I just want to do the 3-day one for now. I actually still feel pretty good about it. Like today I've only eaten like probably 700 calories. So yeah, I actually feel pretty good. I had so we had some like spaghetti squash style noodles, and well, that's what I had. So it's a little healthier, less carbs. My first meal was, so I had chicken broth actually. So I had chicken broth, like a whole bowl of it, and then I went and I was stupid. I'm a really big fan of chicken wings, and there was a package of frozen chicken wings, and I just couldn't help myself, and I put them right in the fucking air fryer and threw them in there and literally ate. Well, actually, I didn't eat them all though. So that was the thing, is my appetite was way down after the fast. So I could only eat probably 6 or 7 of them. Normally, I can eat the whole package. Like before the fast, I could have eaten the whole package easily. But yeah, it's crazy. Um, I didn't really feel great after eating all that though. It was a little too heavy for my stomach. But believe it or not, if you can go 5 days with a water fast, they say it can cut the risk of cancer by 70%. Um, my family, my side of the family is pretty high risk for cancer. I mean, granted, I don't smoke and do all that stuff, but still, like, it's pretty scary to think about. So I'm just trying to like kind of, you know, prevent it even better. And then also just give my body a nice reset. It's always good to do that. It gives your metabolism a nice reset. All your cells clean each other up. You know, it gets rid of all the garbage and all that stuff. And it's kind of like doing an oil change for a car and all the fluids. You know, gotta reset everything. So yeah. Well, yeah, that's what we did this week. We hit 12,000 subscribers, so that was pretty cool. I knew we were pretty close to that. We were at like last week around 11.9, so we bumped up pretty good there last week, and the past week there we went up pretty good. Um, let's see what else. Halloween's coming up. I made a video, kind of like a Halloween special video, kind of Halloween themed at the end of the video, coming out next week. It's the what the hell? I actually gotta look because I fucking forgot. What is it here? Oh, it's a compilation video of my 2.3 stroker stuff from 2024. Like all the best content of that series put into one video. And then like at the end, it kind of has a little Friday the 13th Halloween collaboration. It might get demonetized, but I don't think it's been hit yet. It's set for premiere, but I mean, YouTube cleared it. I just don't want to get any strikes on the channel. Let's see here. What the hell's going on? Let's see. Yeah, it's right here. I can actually release it early. We can release it right. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind releasing it. Wait, no, that's not it. That's a different one. Oops. No, it's this right here. Yeah, that's right there. It's set for, what was it set for, the 30th next week? Something like that. Yeah. Let me see here. Go back to the live. I think everybody's partying tonight or something. Kind of a slow start tonight. Must be everybody's out fucking enjoying it before the winter comes or something. I know it's been raining like a mother out there. I mean, our weather has turned pretty bad. It went from a beautiful summer, hardly any rain, to now we're getting a shit ton of rain. So there was this one guy that messaged me on YouTube on the comments, and then he messaged me on Facebook he's actually pretty close. He's wanting me to build his engine, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm not gonna do it for fucking free, that's for sure. Just because I don't make enough in terms of views and whatnot for YouTube to pay for it. So, but we'll see. If he brings all of his stuff here, and then, I don't know what would be a fair price to charge him to put it together. He's going to have to pay for the machining work and all that too, which he's going to have to pay the machine shop for it. And then, yeah, so. But we'll see. Probably like $1,000. He's saying short block. I don't know. I'll probably charge him like $1,000 to put it together. I don't know. I think that's pretty fair. I mean, $1,000 in labor to just put the fucking. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that shit costs a lot of money if you have it done elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? I would rather do the whole thing personally. The whole long block. If he had like the cylinder head and all that, I'd probably charge $1,500 for labor to do the whole thing. Just to put all the pistons in, all that stuff. I think that would be a pretty good deal. I don't know. I mean, do all the timing and all that stuff. I feel like that's a pretty decent deal. $1,500. But yeah, it's not easy work. It takes a long time. It's a lot, it's a lot of hours. So I'd have to make time for it. We'll see. I don't know if he seemed kind of serious about it, but I don't know. I asked him what his goals were, and I asked also what his horsepower goal was, and then like what parts he had, and he hasn't gotten back to me yet. So I don't know if he's working or whatever, but we'll see. There we go. We got some people rolling in on here. How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, so I had to send my turbo back. So I did an unboxing video of my Precision Turbo. They had the turbine housing. I actually got the turbine housing here. So this is a stainless steel 105 AR turbine housing. And it's not polished. It looks like it's polished, but it's actually a coating that they put on there, and it looks like it's freaking, like I told them, I'm like, this is a coating? I mean, why is the coating make it look like OJ Simpson's freaking wheels on his truck? On his, what did he have? A Ranger? Or not a Ranger. He had a Bronco or some shit. Like, I mean, it's kind of crazy. So, but anyways, this is their silver ceramic coating, which is like pretty legit, because I mean, I've never seen a ceramic coating be shining like that, but it looks pretty good, honestly. I mean, for a coating, looks like it's really high quality. But anyways, so I had to return the super core to turbokits.com because Precision sent it out with this being coated, the center housing, so the CHRA was actually supposed to be coated, not the turbine housing. So they let me keep the turbine housing for free in terms of having it coated. I didn't have to send it back for the, miscommunication or whatever, or screw up. And they're gonna, get another coated center housing to me, because I didn't want it. I wanted it coated mainly because of the rust or corrosion that causes, is caused by just like humidity. It's cast iron. I don't want it to rust and look like shit. So I want it coated. This is stainless steel. So now that this is coated, I wasn't planning on getting this coated because it's stainless steel, but whatever now. So, but this is a 105 AR, and honestly, it doesn't even look like a 105 AR housing. Like, this is actually, it's not small, but it doesn't look like a 105 AR housing. They must be just like really compact on the precision stuff, because this is crazy. It is bigger here. I noticed, so when I put this side by side with the other precision turbo, the 5862 that had a 83A or 82 AR, the only difference I really noticed was it was thicker in this section right here, but right here was the same. It was just a little bit bigger, not much bigger, just a little bit more girth right there, basically. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. So also, I'm gonna be making some fuel lines for the high pressure fuel pump going to the so it's gonna replace that piece of shit OEM line that's it takes like a special tool to unclip it. I use like some picks or flathead screwdrivers and push on both sides, but I have a quick connect solution. So do quick connects on each end. I'm gonna do like the same quick connect that I run on my Purge line, the 90-degree one. I'm gonna run it on the high pressure fuel pump, then run a 45 into a nice high quality braided line, and yeah, it's gonna be a quick connect on the hard line as well. So it's gonna be like a solution just for that. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool. I figured probably $100 for those would be a pretty good price. I feel like I'll have to figure out the pricing of what everything costs to make one. So yeah, it is horrible, dude. It sucks. Oh my God. I sent one out already for like a test line. It's basically one that's made of like this right here. And honestly, the braided line doesn't really mean it's stronger. So like this right here, this hose right here is actually just as good as the braided stuff. So when I say braided, I'm gonna show you what I mean. So let me see. I got some right here. This is so this is the line that was like, this is -10. I'm gonna get -6, but this is the same style braided line. This is, I guess it is stronger in a way, but I don't know. It's really kind of overkill in my opinion, but yeah, so I don't know. It's either that or I just we'll see. I could offer a cheaper version and then a more expensive version with this stuff, maybe. I don't know. But either way, I want to make it where like even this stuff here is 300 PSI rated, and that's only got 60 PSI going through it. So this can handle E85 and whatnot, but I was planning on having so basically on the hard line near the firewall, you have your quick connect, thread this down, and then this is going to go over, and then have a 90-degree elbow, have this connected to it, and then yeah, so I was going to do like push locks. It'd be cheaper to do it that way. I could do that as like the more economic friendly one. It'd still be way better than the OEM line, but anyone can connect some braided lines with minefield. That's a hell yeah, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, I never had one fail, but it's definitely a giga thing to do as far as an upgrade. You know, it's kind of like doing the upgraded purge line. Like it's one of them things you just should do. And the field line is another thing. They both complement each other really nicely, I feel like. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Any reason why all those components of your purge line wouldn't work on a 2.3 with a different length hose? No, there wouldn't be no reason. I would say send me, okay, listen, Mark Monson, send me photos of your purge line right now. I don't know what the Mustang one looks like. Send me a photo on email. Email me at WhiteBlurr. So WhiteblurrST@gmail, or send me a message on Facebook Messenger. And yeah, we can figure something out. I don't know if it's different on the Mustang or not, what it looks like. I don't know what they changed in terms of that. But we can probably figure something out if it's like the same, if it's the same purge valve and the connector is the same. No, it doesn't go to the intake tube. So the purge valve goes to the line that's next to the so there's two hard lines. There's the fuel hard line on the ST anyway. I don't know what the Mustang, probably very similar. I just don't know where the location is. But there's a hard line on the ST and RS that's got a fuel line. And then you got the line next to it that's a hard line that connects to, it's a quick connect style SAE fitting for the purge line. And it goes to the intake manifold of the car. So yeah, you're probably, okay, you're probably thinking intake, not pre-turbo, but it's intake manifold. Yeah, so how we doing, Jack? How we doing? Yeah, if you're getting pops and shit after fill up, your purge line's definitely going bad. Just I think, find out if you can. Well, if anybody knows, is the Mustang EcoBoost purge valve itself the same purge valve on the ST and RS, like the connector, or is it like a cross reference in terms of? I haven't really researched into the Mustang one, but if we could have one made, you know, that'd be pretty badass if we could have one made for it, the Mustangs. You know, and then maybe if you're on the forums or whatever on Facebook and you want to put the word out there, we can fucking make a batch of those for the Mustang guys, maybe, and you know, see how it goes. You popped up on. How you doing? Yeah, yeah, we're up in here. That's why I always say like the stream, because that really helps the algorithm and getting new people up in here. And so yeah, I appreciate you up in here. Oh shit, no shit. That's awesome. Are we friends on Facebook? Let me check my Facebook. I do have one more upgraded purge line available right here. I was going to just throw it in for the November batch, but it is left over from the October batch still. So if anybody wants an upgraded purge line, for the STRS. Got one right here. So it's $260 for the group buy, and we're gonna have another 4 of them made for November's group buy as well. And then I want to get some fuel lines made for the high pressure fuel pump situation. Maybe get some, see how those do. I mean, if they don't sell, I'll stop selling them, but I'm sure like there's gonna be some people that are gonna want them, some people won't. But the thing is, it's like it's a really cheap mod. It's $100. Like even if it's made of just, so what I do like with this here, I'm gonna have a braiding over it. So I put a little like sheathing over it to protect it. And then, yeah, it's gonna look really good. Like it's not gonna just look like this, but it's well worth the $100. It just, the removal process alone with just like how easy, you can literally have it off in like 5 seconds. I mean, that alone right there is just pretty awesome. And then obviously it's better as far as quality goes. So AN fittings and all that. So yeah. So how's everybody doing tonight? We got 5 likes, 5 people, 6 people up in here. Get those likes up, and it'll help the algorithm in terms of getting new people up in here and showing up on the feeds, on the YouTube feeds. Yeah, so last week we had a few new people as well, and so it really works. I mean, it's really the only thing I'm gonna ask you guys to do, really. I mean, other than that, I never ask anything other than that. Yeah, appreciate you guys helping me get to 12,000 subscribers as well. That's awesome. That's freaking insane. Like within not even like a year's time, we got to 12,000. Because last December, so the end of last December, we're at like 650, 680 subscribers. And then like January 1st rolled around, and like all of a sudden I was at 1,000, and then it just kept going up. It was crazy. It was honestly pretty insane. See Facebook. Let's check, see if we got any messages. It is cold, boys. It's cold. It's cold in the garage tonight. It's like 58 degrees. No, it's been actually, so this past month was slow. It fluctuates, man. It ain't really 1,000 a month. It might average out to that, but it's not 1,000 a month. There was a month where I think in January I gained like 4,000 subscribers, honestly, 4 or 5,000 subscribers. And then February kind of dropped off. I think I probably gained another 1,000 in February. Then it kind of just gradually rose, you know what I mean? Which honestly, I don't mind either way. But yeah, I mean, if you average it out, it's probably about 1,000 a month. But analytics doesn't show that. My analytics show differently. But oh shit. Sorry. Email me. Yeah, so I'm putting my email in the chat, so anybody that's interested, let me know. I can take pre-orders as well I don't know. I really want to perfect I don't have a OEM fucking fuel line. So if anybody has a spare that they can send me, that way there I can like get the length proper. that'd be great for ST or even RS. Like I'd like to do it for both of them. Email me at whiteblurrst@gmail.com. Yeah, there it is right there. There's 2 Ford plants where I live, so there's a big S. Yeah, no shit, that's awesome. Me and my friends, I met. Hell yeah, yeah. It's that's awesome. Yeah, I still have the window sticker. Well, not the window sticker, but I do have that. But I still have the sticker that says like built in Dearborn, Michigan. It's on my car in the back. I never removed it. Um, it's still in the back. How we doing, Michael? Jack, I'm confirming your friend request right now. Oh shit, look at that friggin' thing. What is that, like a battleship of some sort? That's kind of crazy. Damn. Is that one of them like what the hell? What were they calling them? It's like a battleship, but there's a specific name for it. It's like destroyer or something. It's like called destroyer or whatever. Um, okay, yeah, dude, Nikolai, if you have it, that's like intact, and I can get the length of it. I just want to make sure because I don't have. The problem is my engine's out of my car right now. So otherwise I'd like mock one up. I can't mock it up because I don't have my engine in my car. So that's a problem. And I'd really like to get these made before I freaking get my engine in my car in April. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a while. But yeah, if I have the line, I can have a pretty damn good idea. And honestly, the line that I sent to that guy, it fit. I gave him a little bit extra hose, and it might have been a little too long, but all he had to do is literally he wrapped it, like he kind of went around, and it just kind of like here's the battery box. It kind of just went like this, because but yeah, it worked out great. But what I wanted to do is have a straight shot deal where it goes down like this. So his kind of had to go on more of an angle because I had a 45 on that connector. I didn't have the straight connector for it. So you got the notorious firewall leak. You know how do you want to prevent that? If you can find a way, you can reuse those hoses if they're in good shape. Get those clamps, get that connector off, get those clamps off somehow, and just fucking get some, some worm clamps, or some decent clamps that have the blue tightening on them. They have like tighteners that are blue, like butterfly style, or whatever you want, or you can just get the normal worm clamps and then just worm clamp it on the flange there or flare. And that's what I did with the black car. I mean, it'll literally eliminate that problem ever, if you want to save some money instead of replacing hoses all the time. You can I just don't know. I had a pain in the ass time trying. I need to get like something like maybe a little micro or mini cutting tool of some sort to cut that clamp without cutting the hose. That's basically what you want to do. Let me see here. My email. That's what I was thinking. Silicone hose clamps. Hey, Javin, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Silicone hose clamps. I wish they had silicone hoses like that you could customize, I guess, and then just fucking replace some of those, like actual silicone hoses. But you can't use silicone hoses with the factory orange Dexcool because of the inhibitor that's put in it. It's a 2-EHA. That's why I recommend everyone just go with the AMSOIL heavy duty or Peak heavy duty, whatever. What the fuck? There's a massive ass bug on my screen. See you later, motherfucker. You're gonna disappear. Bye-bye, buddy. Night-night, papa. Let me go check my email. I feel good though after doing that 3-day fast, that 3-day water fast. That was awesome. I got your email. Let me see your. Yeah, see, that's a different style purge valve. I mean, still, we could probably. I'd have to figure out where I can get that purge valve. I'm gonna need a part number off that purge valve. So okay, huh? If you're, I mean, okay, that sucks. I'd have to freaking like probably. I'd have to see like the whole fucking thing. That's the thing. There's only 2 pictures there. I'm just curious on what the rest of it looks like. But are those like the connectors? Are they SAE quick connect style fittings on that intake manifold? It looks like it's right on the throttle body area on that Mustang. Are they like when you pull it out? Does it look like? Does it look like this right here? Your fittings on each end of that purge line, like this right here. I mean, I can do some research, but I might have to have a donor line sent to me, and out there I can like mock up the exact like size of it, like the length, and then you just have to figure out like how you're gonna like zip tie it in place or whatever the fuck you want to do with it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of just make it look clean, but I mean, I shouldn't be too hard. If it's just that one purge valve, we'll have to figure out what the purge valve part number is on that, because it is a little bit different design, but we can get those purge valves, I'm sure. That's not a big deal. I can make the line, I'm sure. We can honestly probably run it underneath the manifold too. Is there room in between the intake manifold and the engine? Is there any room in between there at all? There should be, right? It's just a different style intake manifold, but is there any room to fit a line through there? So that way there you don't have to run it on the top, if you know what I'm saying. Because we could actually run it where it goes in between like the ST and RS, run it from in between instead of over the top, and it'll clean your engine bay up. So, and what I could probably do for that is, well, we'll see what we can do. I want to make sure I can do it before I can, you know what I mean? Let me look up. Let me go on eBay here. Actually, you know what? Let me open my phone up here. I got a spare phone I can use and see if I can look up a part number from my supplier that I use currently. What year is your EcoBoost, Mark? What year is that? And I wonder if that's the same purge line design for all the EcoBoost Mustangs, or did they redesign it? I'm just curious. That's something we're gonna have to figure out, because that's gonna be a kind of a like basically. So yeah, so anything S650 up probably can't do it because it might be a different design. But you know, anything below, right? Is it 650 is the new one. You got a 550, right, or something like that. S550. Let me see here. I was gonna look into making them for the Mavericks, but they're such a pain in the ass design. I'm like, yeah, screw that. It's not even worth it. For the Mavericks, I'm good for the Maverick because it was just gonna be a pain to do for the Maverick. So there's like just too many. There was just way too many like split off connections and bullshit. I'm like, I just didn't want to deal with that. You know, it's like I don't mind helping people out, you know, but it's got to make sense to make these things too. So, um, but I think the Mustang one should cost the same. I just got to see what the connectors I'm gonna need are. If it's like two connectors, that's it, and then we'll have to go from there. Two quick connects. But yeah, pretty much it. How's everybody doing tonight, though? Everyone all good, or what? What's the plan for this weekend and the week following that, as far as Halloween goes and whatnot? I know we're gonna be going trick or treating, bringing the boy out and um, her grandkids, and they're all gonna go together. And tomorrow we're going to some sort of dinosaur thing in the morning. So I gotta get to bed early tonight. Probably go to bed around midnight, but yeah. Um, I'm gonna shut this TV off. There. Let me see, what else do we have going on? So we got the turbo sent out because they gotta fix the ceramic. So they sent me the turbine housing coated instead of the CHRA. So they let me keep the CH or the coating on the housing. They let me keep the housing, the turbine housing, and so I had to send the super core back. And so the super core is gonna come back in about 2 weeks with the coated CHRA, and then we'll be all set. And I'll probably, I probably redo. I'll do like a different part of the unboxing, but I'll do that, and then yeah, that's probably what I'll do is I'll integrate that one into the original one, and then do an unboxing video, which we'll release I don't know, probably in February. It's gonna be part of the 2026 build for the 2.4. So if anybody is looking for any brand new manly pistons for the ST, they're the Extreme Duty 87.5 millimeter. Let me know. Contact me at whiteblurrst@gmail.com. I do have some that are brand new in a box. Never been touched in terms of, used or whatever, but yeah, they're brand new. So just let me know. I really don't have a use for them. I bought them from a friend that just, wanted to get rid of them. I just figured I'd buy them from him. And I figured I'd use them in my spare block, but I'm like, I probably ain't going to be able to use them because I'm going to have to use that block to build with for my 88 millimeter pistons. So, because I'm done using this block for all the stroker stuff going forward, I'm going to throw a built 2.0 in this, and the 87.5s won't fit in that block. So, yeah, but I'd sell them to, pretty good price, whoever wants to buy them. They normally go for like $850, brand new. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so I still have to do the Focus ST. I gotta do a new video playlist. Well, it's not really gonna be a playlist. It's gonna be just a new long form video in general. So it's gonna be the must do mods, and then I'm gonna do the one that's the opposite of that, and then that'll lead up to our built engine, the 2.4 series for next spring, kind of ending the winter off, going into the spring, and leading probably all summer long with, content for just the WhiteBlurr basically. There's not going to be probably a whole lot in terms of other content, probably. Maybe here and there for certain things. Maybe I'll do a video on how to install. I definitely actually will do that. I haven't done a video on how to install an intercooler yet, or actually how I do it. So definitely will do that on the WhiteBlurr. I'm gonna do a new short 3-minute video, an updated version of how to time the engine, and then I'll try to integrate it with doing the crank and cam timing. I just don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll see. Yeah. Or I can do a short version and then I'll do a long version, as well. I mean, a long version wouldn't be bad. Bad idea. Get it kind of like a mix going on. But other than that, there's not going to be a whole lot new series coming out next year other than the 2.4 build. I gotta get a clutch. I'm getting the ACT. I've decided to go with that. The ACT Extreme Duty or whatever. It's not really extreme duty. It's called extreme straight. It's a full face disc clutch, steel flywheel. It's the best option I could find. That's a single, a single disc. That's not a 6-putt clutch. Steel flywheel. It works with ARP bolts, the flywheel bolts. So that's cool. Because most of the other flywheels don't. The OEM one doesn't. Like I want to use the OEM or the ARP flywheel bolts I have that are brand new. So I'll probably end up putting some blue Loctite on them just in case they try to come loose. I doubt they'll loosen up, but yeah. Yeah. So how's the stream? Is it still pretty decent in terms of quality and everything? Let me see here. I just want to make sure we're good still. All right. Okay, so I need to look. 2.3 EcoBoost Mustang Purge line. Purge line. Sorry, I want to see what this looks like. So the 2024 and 2025 looks like it's a different. Well, that's like a different like it's separate. What the hell? Vapor canister, fuel vapor. It doesn't even have a purge valve on it. That one doesn't. Here's probably the one that you have. Yeah, that looks like it's it looks like it's a 2-piece design, is what it looks like. If that's the case, that's actually, if it has quick connects on that purge valve, that's pretty awesome because then we can put some quick connects on there. I just got to figure out, okay, so if that's the case, I mean, that don't look too bad in terms of making it. But I'd like to have, I mean, it would be nice to have a donor line. Or I'll have to see how much it costs. Let me see how much it costs. I could probably, okay, let me see here. So is this 2015 to 2019? That's the purge line. And then let me look at your pictures here. There's like a 2-piece section on it. Yeah, see, there's like a little check valve right there. Yours looks different than this one. Yours is like got a white little check valve. This one's got a little black one. Is it a black one? Let me look on Rock Auto. I wonder what that one looks like. But let me see. Okay. Let me see if I can contact my people here. MTQ. Let me see. 2.3 EcoBoost. Purge valve. Purge valve. For the Mustang. Does that work on the... Looks like it works on the Lincoln too. Is it for the Lincoln as well? Like that's the same right there. The Lincoln. That's a cheap one right there. That's a $20 knockoff. We don't want that one. What's the part number on this? I can take it off tomorrow. There are 2 part numbers, one for each side of the valve with electrical connector. Yeah, the electrical connector, that's the purge valve itself. That, if you can send me a part number or a picture, it looks like if you see the white writing, if you remove the little wrap, like the wiring loom, the ribbed loom, there's a white numbering. The actual valve of the black is Bosch. Okay, yeah, that's what I need right there. Okay, let me read that. Let me do this. So that's the number. Okay, so Bosch. CU5A 9G 866. Smells like there's a fucking skunk outside or something. I don't know what this B33TB is. I don't know if that's going to be anything. Damn it. CU5A. It's probably it's got an AA part number on it. Yeah, see, this is the new, I think there's a new part number. It's updated with a 9G866 AA at the end. Instead of FA, it's AA, which is fine. Is your connector a 2-pin connector like that? Is that like what yours looks like? There's like a 2-pin connector. Looks like that right there. Let me see if I can find. So that's the case. Okay, so that's the right one then. All right, so let me. CU5A, okay. Yeah. What the fuck, dude? CU5A. I need to copy this. 9G866. Okay. That's the updated number. Ford updates these numbers at the end. A lot of times, so like the AA, FA, ZA, whatever, they'll update them. That's just normal. Let me contact my get the purge valve that fits the 2015 through 2019, I guess. That'd be it, right? 2019. Okay, so what happens? Let me see if I can find MTQ. If anybody else has got questions, don't mind the butt in and ask them. It's all good. I can multitask. Just right now it's kind of slow, so I figured I'll just try to get this figured out. And, see. Damn it. Let's see here. I gotta contact these directly. Contact seller. See if he has other items on the. I'm just wondering if it has to be. I mean, I'm sure it has to be the same purge valve design because of how it looks. It's gonna have to stay relatively the same design. Which, yeah, I doubt the Focus ST purge valve is gonna fit in terms of like, I don't know if the resistance is gonna be different or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get a code plugging yours in, if even if it plugged in, would it have a different like resistance to it or something? I don't know. It'd be nice if you could fucking make it work, but I don't know. I'd have to look and see what else they have for that purge valve. So elsewhere, that isn't like fucking junk. I mean, worst case scenario, you're gonna have to probably, I don't know, probably get one off Rock Auto if we have. I mean, if you had to, but yeah, I don't know. Let me see here. I wonder if the pin is the same design. Like, I wonder if it'd matter if you have to use that same exact purge valve or not. As long as if the pin harness, like the harness, I mean, it looks like it's the same exact connector that we have on these. It literally looks like the same. So this is let me see here. Yeah, this might be different. I don't know. I mean, this is a 2-pin as well, but I'd have to look. I mean, if I had a Mustang, like a fucking one we could test it out on, you know what I mean? But the connect, yeah, it's a different connector design. Yeah, that's not gonna work. The connector is way different. Yeah, it's a different, like, slip-on style connector. That ain't gonna work anyway. I mean, the thing is, you could roll with a cheaper purge valve itself if I can't find a decent one. I mean, there's like, most of them are like $20 that I've seen. $20 purge valves. For some reason, they say do I think the 2.3 stroker motor is reliable? I mean, it can be if you don't push it, just like any other setup. But the 2.0 is going to be probably the most reliable. I don't know. I mean, like the 2.3 is nice because it has that forged steel crankshaft. But other than that, I mean, it puts out a lot of torque. It is nice. It's probably going to be the most reliable stroker you can have. I don't know. I doubt it's more reliable than a 2.0 if that's the question. I mean, a 2.0 is going to have less stroke. Less stroke is going to have less load on cylinder walls, so less side force, and then less wear on the everything. But the lower piston speeds on the 2.0. But yeah. I mean, the 2.3 is a nice engine. The 2.3 setups are nice. I don't know how long you can go with one, but I'm sure you can go for a while if you don't go crazy with it. But they are nicer because of the steel crankshafts, the forged steel, and they're really cheap still. So get them while you can until they increase the prices of them, because the 2.0 crankshaft has now gone up like triple because they're going to stop making them. And at some point, they're going to run out and you're not going to have any more ST crankshafts available. So, if I don't know, it's crazy. I need to have still need a manifold made for my 4-port manifold, my 4-port cylinder head that I have. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to sell that. I have a used one that I'm gonna get cleaned up, but honestly, I'd sell it for probably $500 cheaper if I don't get it cleaned up and basically just get it degreased and whatnot and inspected. But I know it's a good cylinder head. It's just I was gonna have the valves and all that inspected, but yeah, those normally they go for a pretty penny. So the 4-port EcoBoost cylinder head. I'd love to run it. I just need a manifold made, and you know, I don't want to pay arm and a leg for a manifold design to be, and it's not what I want to do, because really it's not worth it in my opinion. But you know, if it's the right price, definitely. But you know, I'm not looking to make, 600 plus horsepower. So it's like, does it really make sense? I'd love to do it just to have it, and try it out, see what it sounds like for the YouTube and all that. You know, but then again, the RS cylinder head is pretty nice too. It's not as good as the 4-port as far as reliability. The 4-port head is the best because you don't have coolant jackets. But let's go to rockauto.com and see what they have. You may have, I don't know, man. It sucks because, like, I don't want to. I could make you some lines, and you can source your own purge valve if you want. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? I could do that. If you sent me your old line, and then I could get a measurement, or just send me measurements of the line, that'd be even better, honestly. Just send me measurements of what you roughly need and probably add an inch to it just in case. And then, inch or two, and you can cut it to fit. And I can just send you the line, and you can fucking. But I still need to know what the fucking, if you can find out what the fittings, the quick connect fittings are, what size those are, for that manifolded. Oh, that shit. So, oh man, I'm yawning a lot. Jesus. Rock Auto. Ford. (2019) Mustang 2.3 engine. Actually, it's going to be under emissions. There it is right there. Let's see. They actually have the vapor canister. They have gates for $33. That's probably going to be the best one you can find, honestly. Huh. That's not the right one. That's a fucking totally different setup. Yeah, that's weird. Dorman. They have a Dorman one. I think I would get the standard motor products one. That's literally OEM. All you have to do is replace the fucking, that little section. It's $52. Really, it's just that little section for $52. And then, yeah, you'd have to tie it in to the line. Let's see here. All right, boys. Let's see here. We'll get off that bullshit and drink some water. Probably be a short stream tonight. Everybody's partying tonight, I think. Really not a whole lot going on. Yeah, I mean, it's just waiting on some more parts. I am waiting on the PT manifold. That's a RS manifold from Speed Performance. I'm waiting for the cams. I still need a clutch. You know, yeah. I need injectors. I gotta get some. I don't know. I'm probably gonna get 90-pound injectors this time around. The 90-pound. I'll probably go with that instead of 65-pound injectors. I'll go with 90-pound. Just have a little bit extra flow capacity, and that way we're not maxing out the injectors at all on E85 in terms of flow. And the 90-pound injectors actually are better with E85 anyways, from what I've read. So but yeah, if we can't make you a Purge line, Mark, go to Rock Auto and just get the standard Motor Products one or something. But I'd be, if you need like a fucking, you still sell upgrade Purge lines? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have one. I have one left actually from the October batch. Just send me an email at whiteblurrst@gmail.com. I can put it in the chat right here. I'll put it in right now if you want. How are you doing, Gail? Is that how you say it? Gail? gmail.com. whiteblurrst@gmail.com. That's my email. I have one more left for the October batch. I'm also going to be making fucking upgraded fuel lines. I sent one out and it fit perfectly. I just want to perfect it a little bit more. So I'm going to have somebody send me a donor, hopefully, and I can get the exact measurements. But you know how the high pressure fuel pump hooks up to the fuel line near the firewall next to the purge line connector? Well, those are a pain in the ass to remove with like special tools or whatever. So upgrading that to quick connects and AN, high quality AN fittings, just like the purge line, and also having just a higher quality line in general will help. Just the removal process. It'll literally take like 5 seconds. We got a sell for the evap system today, and I'm thinking I should, yeah, definitely. Upgrading it is gonna save you money in the long run. You're never gonna have to upgrade it ever again or touch it in terms of replacing the purge valve, because I mean, it'll probably fail in 5-10 years. It might go bad. I don't really know because I haven't made them that long. But that being said, I can promise you it's going to last longer than the OEM one, because the Micron filter that we have It's a high quality stainless steel micron filter, and it's washable. You can clean it every other year or something, whatever, every other oil change. If you want to tear it apart and just look at it and see what it looks like, if it's getting any buildup at all, dirt, or not dirt, but like any carbon buildup, you gotta go basically by your driving habits. Everyone's setup's gonna be different, but it's gonna prevent carbon buildup going on the purge valve, and also the upgraded check valve that's rated for 50 psi is going to help, because the OEM one leaks by boost, and when you go with a bigger turbo and all that, the OEM one will actually leak by. How you doing, Matthew Guerrero? How you doing tonight, buddy? I'm actually gonna make, let's see here, who wants to be a moderator on the channel? So I got rid of all my old moderators just to kind, because I had like way too many. I'll add one in here if anybody might, just like, if, I mean, we don't really need one, but you know, it wouldn't hurt to have one. Is it difficult to install? No, absolutely not. There's actually a video if you want to check out. It's really good. It's on my channel. I'll share it right now. So I can really explain it to you how to install it. Literally, so here's the intake manifold. So mine installs way easier than what the old one. If you can remove the old one, you can install my new one in like 2 times as fast, if not quicker, because it's quick connects. So mine, so you know how the OEM one connects here and then goes up to here? So you eliminate that bullshit on all these clips. You take those clips off, you clean it up. Mine goes, you can leave this intake manifold on, don't have to even remove it. Slide the end where it connects on here. It's a 90 degree, you'll see it. You slide it in between over the hose for the PCV plate and the manifold, or if you have a catch can, it'll go right where that is, basically. It'll go just over that, and you connect it right here, and then you literally tie it in. So there's like a straight fitting onto the filter. You just tighten it down, snug, and then snug it with a little adjustable wrench, just a little snug, not too much. And then your other quick connector is near the firewall. You just snap it in place, and that's it. It's literally 2 snap-in quick connects, and then your little, because it comes in 2 pieces. So you got the filter end, and then you've got the other end that connects to the intake manifold right here. Other than that, I mean, there's a video out there, a long video. It's really good. How to install it. There's actually a couple of them, but this guy that did it, I never even told him to make this video, and he did a great job making it. You should go check it out, whoever wants it, is interested, but it's really easy. You don't have to remove the intake manifold. If you want to make it even easier, you can unbolt the intake manifold, pull it back a little bit, and then this gives you more space in between the engine and the intake manifold. You don't have to do that though. I've done it without doing that. So, and if I can do it, all you guys can do it. Honestly, that's how I look at it. I'm no better than you guys. The only difference is I've just been doing this longer for the most part. So, but you guys are learning just like I did. And that's why I'm here to help you guys out. So, it's honestly, if you've ever removed the OEM one, it's like a pain in the ass with the 2 green or white clips. Basically what I recommend doing is getting like a little, like a pick or something, and just pull it out. I mean, if you don't give a shit, just rip it right out. But have you seen the Clayton Performance Kit? Yeah. Mine actually has mine has a bigger filter. So his uses a smaller filter with a 30 micron bronze or whatever brass material filter. My filter is like probably 4 or 5 times bigger. But so this basically sits So this connects. I mean, I don't want to. I'd show you the line, but I don't have any made right now. I'm going to be making more for November. So this is one right now that's ready to ship out. I could ship it out tomorrow morning. But yeah, so we use PayPal and Cash App, or even Facebook Pay if any of you guys want to do that. They're $260. So they are also cheaper than the Clayton kits. And I use a high quality fucking stainless steel filter that's going to be flowing better, and it captures a lot more. I'll show you. Let me see here. Let me show you the inside of this thing. Let me just show you the inside of this. It's going to be, it's going to blow your mind. Okay, so when you go to tear it apart, the arrow is facing the intake manifold. It's going to be all together for you guys. It's all ready to go. And the thing is mine costs more to make than his, because I use, everything's legit in terms of the purge valve itself. So this is the purge valve that I use. It's a legit Hyundai Bosch purge valve shipped from overseas. I believe the ones he uses are like the $10 or $15 Bosch ones that he gets off eBay. This one here is I get a good source through, directly from the dealer over there. So unfortunately there's tariffs and they have raised the prices of them. These are like $35 a piece. This is $35 for this upgraded purge valve. This even right here is better than the Ford one. So you're getting a better purge valve than the Ford one, but then you're also getting the whole kit to actually prevent it from going bad in the first place on both ends. So, I mean, it's a win-win situation. And mine is also more serviceable because it comes with worm clamps or fuel clamps, so you can unbolt it from the line if you ever had a bad one go. If you ever had it, you just had to replace it. You can just take the clamps off. And also the check valve has a lifetime warranty, so I provide you a lifetime warranty of check valves if you ever had one go bad, for example. But yeah, I mean, these things, let me see. So if anybody's on here, you got to remove it on this end. So sometimes, most of the time, a lot of times they're a lot harder to remove than that, but I open these up and inspect them before I ship them out. That's another thing that I do. I actually open these up to inspect the filters. So here's the filter. Oh, there's the spring right there. So the spring goes in right there. So this right here, look at that filter. That's a stainless steel 10 micron. So it actually filters more than the 30 micron. But this is a lot bigger. That's a 10 micron stainless steel filter. And I just, honestly, what I cleaned mine with, it wasn't even dirty. Like, I had one whole summer in 2024 with my 500 plus wheel horsepower setup, and it looked still brand new, like it didn't even get dirty. It had 2,000 miles on it. So honestly, these probably don't have to be cleaned maybe every couple years, honestly, or just check them out. And it's huge. I mean, this thing is big. I mean, the body of it it's robust. This right here is $50 for just this filter. So it's not cheap to make my purge line. Yeah, I can ship to Canada. I actually shipped 2 of them to Canada. So it does cost extra for shipping, just so you know. So I shipped one near Montreal, and it was like probably $45 to ship there because of the fucking bullshit shipping, but it's through United States Post Office. That's who I use, priority mail. It gets, so if you're within the United States, it's 3 days usually. But yeah, I've shipped 2 of them to Canada. I've shipped one to Greece, which got there in like 5 days. And then I shipped one to Mexico as well. So Mexico was the most pain in the ass one because they're really strict. But yeah. But yeah, just basically, guys, just email me, and I can make them. Like, I can make 2 of them. Yeah, I mean, there's videos. If you go check out, go check out the playlist for the Purge line playlist. Here, actually, I'll send you guys the video of how to install it, and you'll really like ease your thoughts on it probably even more. There is obviously a lot of benefits to running it. Let me see here. I was gonna send it anyways. Let me see, videos, playlists. The Purge line playlist has 24 videos. A lot of them are videos that I've posted that are like, just for the group buys. But there's a lot of, review videos on there as well. One's got 6,000. Here's one video that's got 6,000 views. If you want to check that out, that's on there. There's a lot of people that have gotten it and really liked it, and they made a video. And you're welcome to make a little 1-minute video or 2-minute video. Send it to me, and I'll post it on YouTube. Here, I'm just gonna send you guys the install video. There it is. Shareable link. Because it's actually not on my YouTube channel. It's on his, but I put it on my playlist. He gave me permission to do that, so. But it directs you to his YouTube. So Purge, whoops, what the hell? Upgraded Purge line install video. This is not my video, so this is somebody else that did it on their own, put it on their YouTube. So go check it out. Give the video a like. And yeah, it doesn't matter if I have any modifications. No, it does not matter with the tune or nothing. It doesn't change any of that at all. It's a plug and play setup. It's literally like one of the most plug and play things that you could ever have, really. It's like an intercooler. Like intercoolers you can just slap right on for modification. The only difference is the purge valve, fails and the intercoolers don't fail. So it's a plug and play set thing. It's actually, my kit is more plug and play than the OEM one, because the OEM one requires like these clips that you got to remove, and there are 2 clips on each end, and mine is literally like little tabs, and you just pull out, and they have 2. I can show you the connectors. I got connectors right here. So here is the connector that goes on the intake manifold. So we use anfittings.com, which is actually another company. But yeah, these are double O-ring seals, double O-ring silicone seals. So they actually pre-grease them with silicone grease, so they never dry out. Well, I'm sure they'll dry out at some point, but it'll be like fucking 15 years, before those seals go bad. Double O-ring seals, and who knows, it could be even longer, honestly. We don't really know, but double O-ring seals for both of them. This one here goes on the intake manifold, connects on there, and then we have a 90-degree. Literally, it costs me $200 in parts to make these purge lines. So that's why I charge, I would charge $250, but I add the $10 for shipping, in which they've actually added like $2 to ship these now. So especially for the holidays, but that's whatever. I'm not going to increase the price. Even the Purge valves themselves have gone up $5, but I'm still not increasing the price of the Purge line. And also remember, I would charge $300 for this line, but because we do them in batches, we can do group buy pricing. And what that allows me to do is I can buy these fittings and the Purge valves in bulk, and it actually reduces the price of the overall cost if I do it that way. That way there I can actually charge less overall. So it costs 210 parts, and then it costs, obviously I'm going to pay myself a little bit in the labor of putting it together. It takes about 10 minutes per line to make one line, 10, 15 minutes, depending on how fast I am. But yeah, so, but yeah, I mean, these are top notch. If they weren't top notch, I wouldn't sell them because I wouldn't put it on my car. Whatever I can, if I put this on my car, I'd want it to, basically provide it for you guys. And that's how I look at it. So, if it's good for my car, it's good for your guys' car. And, we're all equal here. So that's kind of how I look at it. And then we got some, let's see here. We got some new heat shrink tubing, but this is the heat shrink tubing that I use for Tiker clamps. So I put in a Tiker clamp on one end. This is a very high quality heat shrink tube. It's chemical resistant, flame retardant, dual wall tubing, waterproof, adhesive lined, weather resistant, durable, and flexible. So yeah, this is all ISO certified. This is the legit shit. There's nothing probably, there's probably something out there that's equal to this. I don't think there's anything better. I got a 30-foot roll of this stuff, but it's got all the certifications right there. All fucking legit. I'm going to show you guys everything because I'm transparent like that. So, yeah. And then the check valves are really nice check valves. They're pretty simple, honestly, in design. So, yeah. The fuel filters come from Evil Energy. I wish they could sell them cheaper to me, but they don't. That's one thing I don't save money on in bulk is buying these fuel filters. If I could get them for like half the price, that'd be awesome, but I can't. They just don't do that because they're a fucking Chinese company. But it's whatever. So. But yeah, so we got one available. But if anybody's wanting the pre-order, so we can ship one tomorrow. If there's two guys that are interested, we can make one, and then I'll just basically there'll be three. We'll probably do 3 available for November because it'll cut into that. Most likely. So yeah, so there's that. But we can, whatever your address is, we can find out. You'll have to email me and we can find out shipping probably. So, but in the United States, it's free shipping. So we, don't have to worry about that. We do ship it international, but it does cost more. Canada is probably going to be the cheapest international shipping, though. I think there was another one. It's no more than $35, $45 to ship it in Canada, and that includes like I don't know whatever bullshit fees that they have at the border. So, and I have to say it's a gift or whatever, and tell them, it's only worth, I think I have to say it's under $100. That way there you don't get charged extra or some bullshit. But yeah. That's pretty much it. Yeah, go check out that Purge line install. That's one. I do have a couple other ones that are on my channel, but that's the best one that is on my channel. So, but yeah, he's got 135 views on it. It's pretty good. 135 views, only 6 likes. That's crazy. It's a really good quality video too. He did a good job. I mean, the guy did a good job doing it. So it's a really clean setup he's got on that car. Matthew Guerrero is working. He's at work tonight. Start a poll. Let's see here. Start a poll. Let's see. Start them. I've never done a poll before. Huh. Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm tired, boys. I tell you what, I'm not feeling it tonight. Woo. Holy shit. Wow. Of course, I only ate like 700 calories. You know, I did that 3-day fast, and you know, I came off it pretty hard because I ate some chicken wings, and but I'm kind of leveled off now, and I'm trying to stay under 1,000 calories so that way there I can lose some weight. I'm trying to actually lose weight. I want to get back down, you know. So, but yeah, I mean, I lost about 13 pounds on the fast. And then when I went back to eating, I gained 3 back. But so about 10 pounds, probably mostly just glycogen and water. But I mean, I've been drinking a lot of water too, gallon and a half a day. So I really don't know if it could be water or not. But I gotta cut the carbs out. Carbs are a freaking bitch. But yeah, I think let's see. I'm probably gonna call it here, boys. I don't know if anybody else has got questions. Like I said, email me, guys, at WhiteBlurr. I'm gonna put it in the chat one more time. WhiteBlurrst at gmail.com. Also, shopcvfab.com if you need any upgraded intercoolers or the best intercooler or the best downpipe for like stock location downpipe. CVFab has you covered for all the EcoBoost stuff. Focus ST. They don't have any RS stuff, unfortunately, but shop them directly, and you know I'm affiliated with them, so you know I get a little kickback if you use the code, and yeah, so I appreciate that, and it helps support the channel and basically helps me get the WhiteBlurr going quicker than projected, basically. Yeah, but that's all pinned at the top. So shopcvfab.com and use code BB5. So that is pinned at the top. And I'm also going to take pre-orders for the Purge lines in November. So if you want to email me and I don't have any like Purge lines available, I'll have them made within 2 weeks. Like they'll be quicker than, you know, Clayton Performance can get you to any, because for one, I can have them made a lot faster. And two, it's just, you know, I don't like to fuck around. I'll get them shipped out. You'll get it a lot quicker than anybody else. That's a guaranteed fucking fact, honestly. So yeah, I mean, so yeah. And so we're gonna end it here probably in 4 minutes. I'll probably end it. I don't know. I mean, I'd end at 2 hour mark, but honestly, it's a Friday night, so. Oh, I think we're not gonna be live next Friday night either because it's Halloween. I'm bringing my son out, so we can't really go live. It would have to be really late if I went live, and I might not be able to do it. So, because of my sleep schedule now, I'll go to bed earlier. So we might just take next Friday night off, honestly, guys. So hopefully you guys have a really good next week, in terms of leading up to the, you know, Halloween, and watch some scary movies with your kids or your wife or your girlfriend or whoever, your family, and, you know, have a great Halloween. So, Black Friday is coming up with, you know, with Thanksgiving, and get some car parts cheap on Black Friday. So I might be actually, so I'm thinking too, I don't know, we'll see. I mean, with the whole Black Friday thing, it's like, do I give a better deal on my Purge lines? Like, do I take like $10 off? So I'll sell them. So basically just sell them for $250 for that week for Black Friday. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I could do that, but they would have to be like probably separate orders or something, or, you know, like a pre-order style for that deal, I think, maybe, or something like that. Because I don't want it interfering with like the normal, you know, I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, also members. So if you're a member of the channel, if you become a member, you also get a deal. You get a discount on Purge lines and also the fuel line. So when I make the fuel line, you guys will get a deal on that as well. So stage 1 members, I think, is 5% off or something like that. I think it's 5%. Then stage 2 is like 8%, and then stage 3 is 10%. But let me go make sure that's actually what it is, because I haven't read that in a while. So, let me see. Stage 1's 5%. Yeah, it's 8%. Stage 2, and then it's 10% off for stage 3. So if you want to know what that comes out to, stage 1 with 5% off is $247. Stage 2 with 8% off is $240 for the upgraded Purge line. And stage 3 members, so you have to be a member for 1 month or more to qualify. And then, so 10% off, so it would be $235 for 10% for stage 3 members. So yeah, $235. That's shipped. That's no shipping for any of those. That's included. That's the price out the door. So that's that's one of the benefits of, really, of becoming a member, other than supporting the channel and supporting me in terms of just upgrading the WhiteBlurr moving forward with that smoothly and helping me out. We don't have sponsors or anything like that. And honestly, I'd rather not have any sponsors because I don't want to be controlled by anyone. I'd rather just do my own thing, my own lane, stay in my own lane, and provide the best content for you guys I absolutely can. And and that's what we're gonna do. So I appreciate you all. But yeah, we're gonna end it right here, I think. If anybody else has got any final questions, let me know in the chat right now. Make sure to drop a like before you leave if you haven't already. We have 12 likes. That's pretty good. It's been a pretty good live stream. I mean, for under 2 hours, 12 likes, that's really good. Honestly, that's a really good, turnout. So, can't complain. You guys are, but yeah, so Taryn, Gail, we do ship to Canada. And then the other guy, whoever else wanted the Purge line, actually has this Taryn Gale, I think. Yeah, so I do sell them. Yep, still sell them. I do ship to Canada. I think there's another guy out near Michigan in Canada, and it costed like $60. I don't know if it's $60. It was probably, it might have been $45 for him, and then the one that was closer to me in Montreal was like $30 or something like that for shipping. So, but I'll work with you. I mean, we can figure out shipping and go from there. And I just don't want to obviously get bit in the ass for shipping internationally. That's all. So, but all right, boys. Have a good night. Love you all. Appreciate it. And my email is whiteblurrst@gmail.com. If you're also interested in AMSOIL products and you want to become a preferred customer through me, I'm an independent AMSOIL dealer. Also contact me at whiteblurrst@gmail.com. I can help you sign up through AMSOIL directly. I do have links out there for it, but if you refresh the page, it can actually screw up the link and not allow you to be under me, and it could be under somebody else. I had that happen. So it's better if we do like a phone call, and basically just sign you up like that. So it'll just require, debit card information over the phone, and then obviously it doesn't get saved. None of that gets saved on my computer. I don't, I'm not a scammer or anything like that. I'd be foolish on my end, ridiculous. And but yeah, so we just basically, what I do is I put your address info, your name, address, and then I have to go check out for the membership, put your information in. It sends a confirmation on your end and to my email confirming. And then you have to go on the email and reset your password for your account. And then that's it. Like literally, I just did the job for you. I did 3/4 of the work for you, basically. And it's really easy and fast. And then you just go and you save 25% on AMSOIL products. So I really stand by AMSOIL. I've used it since day one, since 2013 in the WhiteBlurr, and I've used it on other cars. Works great. I've used it on a lot of people's cars, like Corvettes and whatnot. My buddy's Corvette, and we've done a lot of his fluids on that, and yeah, so but you can't beat it, honestly. So all right, boys, appreciate it. Have a good night. Have a good happy Halloween, guys.